Hey everyone, I am so happy you're here. If you are watching this video, that means you have got your very own copy of our STEMinist coaching kit. And our first theme is growth mindset. And I am Alexia. I'm going to be talking about all these themes and all of these boxes for the rest of your journey with me. So I'm very excited. I feel very honored to be a part of your journey. And I want to just jump right into it. So the whole reason why I started the STEMinist coaching kit is because, like you, I was a girl that was interested in science. And I eventually got there. I'm a scientist. I am trained in physics, math, and neuroscience, which is kind of crazy to talk about. It seems a little bit surreal. My 13-year-old self will definitely be high-fiving me if I met her. But in my own personal journey, I felt that there were a lot of obstacles that were very unique to girls or women in science. And being that there are not a lot of girls and women in science, I didn't really have a community and I didn't really have a mentor. And I didn't have anyone to get any advice from or share any of my experiences with, both good and bad. And I wanted to create that. I think anytime someone forges their own path, doing something that not a lot of people do, they really want to give back and they want to do the same thing for other people to make it just even a little bit easier. And that's not to say you won't have your own obstacles or your own challenges, because you 100% will. You definitely will. But this box is going to teach you each month different things that you can do to learn how to overcome challenges and to learn how to really develop the sense that you can do anything. So we're gonna build confidence and we're gonna build grit and we're gonna learn how to build each other up, gas each other up, and build ourselves up, all right? Because I want every single girl in here to be the best that she can be. Let's get into growth mindset. First of all, what is growth mindset? What is mindset? So I chose growth mindset to be the topic of our first box because mindset sets the foundation for every single thing that we do. So how we think, the choices that we make, what we achieve, how we process constructive criticism, how we process our wins, how we overcome challenges or even approach challenges. It is the basis of everything. So I wanted to start this first box talking about what growth mindset is and how you can develop a growth mindset. So people with the growth mindset, they believe that their talents, abilities, their intelligence, every single thing can be built up with practice, with hard work, and with just resilience and really pushing through challenges. So that's a really great perspective to have for a few reasons. That perspective allows them to try new things because they're not afraid to not be good at something right away. They're inspired by others rather than feel threatened by them, because when they see other people's successes, it makes them feel fired up, like they can do that too if they really want to. And challenges become fun and it makes you a little bit more brave. Let's compare it to the fixed mindset. So someone with a fixed mindset believes that you are the way you are from birth, really, that your IQ is set in stone, your talents and abilities are set in stone, and you can improve them a little bit, but that's pretty much who you are. And that's kind of boring and very limiting, and I'm sure you can see why. Because people that believe that everyone has certain abilities, that's right away going to discourage them from trying something new, because they're going to think, well, that's just not my thing. It's something that I've never tried, but I'm not going to be good at something like that. And rather than just saying like, oh, I might not be good at that, but I kind of want to try that anyway because that looks really cool and it looks like they're having a lot of fun. So you're discouraged by failure if you have a fixed mindset. You avoid challenges because you don't want to feel like you're not good at something, because that's really gonna hurt you if you have a fixed mindset. And you're gonna feel like you're kind of stuck. And that's why it's important to develop that growth mindset, because even though making mistakes and failing is uncomfortable, you can learn to use it as opportunities to get better and better and better. And to me, it's a little bit messy and a little bit chaotic sometimes, but it's way more fun. And you have way more experiences when you're operating with the growth mindset. So the first tip that I want to go over is embracing imperfections, because no one is perfect. You've heard that, I've heard that, we know that. No one is perfect. But you know what? We all kind of strive for perfectionism, right? Kind of secretly in there, some of us not so secret. Well, I'm here to tell you that even though I also struggle with perfectionism and wanting everything to be perfect, I challenge that thought and I say, you know what though? If I was perfect, where would I go from there? If I was perfect, I wouldn't get to have all these fun experiences and celebrate all my small wins of learning new things. So embrace your imperfections. And if it's something that you feel about yourself, something's imperfect, hey, that's what makes us unique. And I'm all about being unique, right? I mean, I feel like you can kind of tell. But really embrace what makes you, you, and you're gonna feel that confidence just coming from the inside out, and it's gonna affect everything you do. So number 2, reframe challenges as adventures. So you hear me talk about wanting to make things fun, and I don't really like boring too much. So I like to reframe my challenges as like quests and little tick boxes that I get to check off as I complete them. So if something is really hard and it takes a lot of time, I'm gonna say, all right, I am now the main character in my story, and we are going to conquer this challenge one quest at a time. And it kind of it's kind of corny, but it makes it a little bit more fun. So if you turn it into an adventure, if you turn it into a mystery, if you turn your challenge into something that you know you can overcome as the main character in your story, you're gonna have a great time with it. So I would highly recommend that. That's one of my tips that I like. All right, so number 3, value the process rather than the end result. So I'm sure you all have heard, enjoy the journey, that it's all about the journey. And that's so true. When you focus on the end result only, you're gonna miss all the stuff that happens in between. You're gonna miss your effort. You're gonna miss those little increases in doing better and better. You're gonna miss all those little moments that add up to making what your day-to-day life is. And when you stop and just really be in the moment and you think about what you're doing to get you to that end result, you're gonna realize that you are much further than you were just a month ago, than just 6 months ago, than just a year ago. So really take time to enjoy the journey, enjoy those study groups, enjoy dreaming about the future, enjoy getting better at your math tests and your science tests. Enjoy the community that you build. And I know that we all want to be successful and we all want to get where we want to go, but you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. So the next one is set realistic goals and celebrate small wins. So I cannot stress that enough. So the perfectionism speaks to me, but also setting realistic goals, man, that really speaks to me as well, because I really have a habit of saying, I'm gonna do this, and then I kind of feel bad if I only do 1 or 2 things. Even if those things were really hard things, I'm like, but look at all the stuff that I didn't do. So I challenge that practice and I say, okay, realistically, let's break this down. If I want to be better at math, I'm not gonna start out with next math test, I'm gonna get 100%. I'm not gonna start there, okay? If I have a C on my math test, I'm gonna say, okay, instead of studying for 10 minutes every night, I'm gonna study for 15 minutes every night. Start there, okay? Then see what your test score reflects. So make those little manageable steps, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. Make small, realistic goals, and when you kill it, because you will, celebrate those wins and treat yourself, okay? I want you to really be proud of yourself and learn how to honor the hard work that you put into getting into the next step, because that's super important. Those small wins, those are the things that are gonna get you to where you wanna be. So celebrate those and it'll help you enjoy the journey. Now that brings me to our last tip for developing a growth mindset, and that is owning your attitude. You're the boss. You are the one that is in charge of your thoughts and your actions. And it is totally normal to have bad days and to feel like you want to give up. That is also part of the journey sometimes. And what's important is that you come back from that. And a way that you can do that is by using positive affirmations. So positive affirmations are phrases or short sentences that really give you that positive feedback that you need to help get you going again after having a tough day. So one that I really find helpful is that I can do hard things, because sometimes when I'm just feeling defeated, I feel overwhelmed. That's where I struggle, is with feeling overwhelmed. And sometimes it makes me feel like I just want to give up and I have no more energy. And the way that I get myself going is repeating to myself, I can do hard things. And repeating that to myself like a mantra, it makes me feel like, you know what? I can do hard things. I've done hard things before. I will do hard things in the future. And doing this hard thing right now isn't any different. And I know that I'm capable and I know that I am strong. So repeating anything about yourself to yourself that is positive and motivating can be a positive affirmation. So I have a little challenge for you. So we are ending our introduction on growth mindset and just to the STEMinist kit in general. And every month I'm gonna give you a different kind of challenge. So this month I want you to take your STEMinist book, your notebook that also came in your kit, and I want you to write 3 positive affirmations that you can repeat to yourself that will help you overcome times when you are feeling like it is just too much, when you are feeling overwhelmed or defeated, or just like you don't have it in you today. And take that break, but then come back stronger. I am looking forward to next month. I am looking forward to the conversations that we're gonna have in our Discord server, and you can reach me in the comments, you can reach me on Discord, you can reach me on Instagram. Please share the vision boards that you are gonna be making this month. I cannot wait to see them. My daughter Sophia is joining me in our tutorial, and she made a really awesome vision board. So I am excited, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.